real cases before a real judge.
Plaintiff Stephanie Ross started dating the defendant a year ago, and they had a lot of fun together. However, the defendant left her for another woman, and she's suing him today for a loan and bail. Defendant James Gordon admits that he had a good time with Stephanie and says the only reason she's suing is because they broke up. James admits that he borrowed money from Stephanie and that she bailed him out of jail, but says they were in a relationship.
All right, tell me what happened.
Well, I've been knowing Mr. Gordon, I'll just call him Tim because that's what I normally call him, for quite a while now. I first met him in 2004. We started working together. We wasn't dating or anything like that. It just was a casual, conversation, me knowing him. But we started dating about a year ago. We ran into each other, seen each other, hit it off real well, moved in together with each other, had a lot of fun together, and but anyway, during that course of the time
and then he stole your money.
Yeah,
How
that
fun
part
was that?
That part wasn't fun.
Oh, okay.
But
you were skinning and grinning. Oh, things are so great. I just wanted to remind you that.
Yeah, that's true.
He took your money on the way out.
Yeah. But it's true. But during the time of us dating, he was going through little issues. He had a medical thing that he was going through, which caused him to stop working. I've always known him to be a working man, which is what I liked about him. And that is really what attracted me to him the most. So throughout that time, of course, financially, I helped him out a lot.
Dole comes in every day.
I try to be there for him.
Yeah, she's getting and grinning at you now. And he's not going to take your money. Go ahead.
But anyway, just to try to be, a lady and when I'm in a relationship, to help a person out. So that's what that was.
What was?
To help him out whenever he needed the help.
But otherwise, the relationship was fine?
Yeah, it was.
All right, let me hear from you, sir.
Basically, we was together, like you said. We had a good time or whatever. We broke up, and now she wants to sue me for the money.
When did you all break up?
We broke up in, what was it, May, June?
Why?
I don't really care to say.
All right, you? Why'd you break up?
Well, the biggest reason why we broke up...
a lot of skinning and grinning for somebody that got their money took.
Well, the biggest reason why we broke up is because things started getting shaky, due to the fact that I helped him out, loaned him money a few times, and I wanted it back. So that put a whole turn on the relationship, be a little arguing and things like that. So he wanted to go and do his own thing, and that was fine with me. But at the end of the day, you still got a bill to pay.
He wanted to go and do his own thing.
Like he just, moved on with his life. He involved with somebody else.
Let me ask you then, did he go and move on to someone else before or after you decided to sue him?
It was before.
Okay. And after he moved on, you said, well, let me sue him.
Well, not really that. I mean, he knew it was coming because I kept asking and asking and asking for the money. We had agreements, arrangements, and things like that. It just kept getting past the time frame on what he was telling me.
Plaintiff Stephanie Ross dated the defendant, but she claims he left her for another woman, and she's suing him for a loan and bail.
Okay. Tell me about the loans you're suing him for.
The first one is he had his vehicle impounded, and that was for $1,000. And I have.
Let me back up. What loans other than the one you're suing for today have you made to him in the past, and when?
This money.
But remember, you said that you were helping him because he got sick and didn't have any help. So I was helping because I believe you're supposed to help your man. Remember all that?
Right.
All right. Well, how did you help him?
When he needed a bond out of jail. So I bonded him out of jail.
Okay.
That's in addition to the $1,000.
Okay, and when was that?
That was in March.
And when did you loan the $1,000?
That was in November.
All right. And what was the agreement for repayment of the $1,000?
He was going to pay me back after a few months. He was working during that time when he asked for the $1,000.
All right, and he hasn't paid, obviously.
Right.
Now, what was the agreement on the bail?
The bail, well, like it's been in March, so it was close to tax season, which I was supposed to get it around that time.
Okay.
So before April.
You loaned it to him in March, or you
Right.
bailed him out
I bailed
in
him
March?
out in March.
Okay, and that was how much?
That was $1,225.
All right, and you were supposed to get it back when?
It was during tax season, so before
when were
tax
you
season was
supposed
up,
to get it
by
back?
the end of April.
Okay. When he didn't give it back, what was the discussion?
He had something else going on. He was expecting more money.
Okay. So in November, you loaned him $1,000, and you all were arguing because he didn't give that money back.
The argument didn't start till when I loaned him the second time.
Or when you bailed him out of jail.
Right.
So from November through the end of April, there was no arguing about money.
I asked about it, but it wasn't no big argument.
Okay. And when did you break up?
In May.
All right. Sir, what do you say about this, the loan and the money for bail?
I mean, yeah, she loaned me the money. I got my car impounded. She loaned me the money to get the truck out. I did so. I got into another hardship where I had some traffic stuff going on. I went to jail, had to bond out like $3,500. She gave me $1,225 or whatnot, and I know that was her money, and she needed it. So I agreed. I mean, we was in a relationship, so I agreed to, pay her back. I mean, I'm not what she used to. I'm not the other guys that run off with your money or whatnot.
What you mean what I'm used to?
I mean, I'm just not what you used to. I'm not the riffraff or whatnot, a guy that ain't gonna pay your money back. You know what I'm saying?
So you're not the
I
riff,
ain't saying that's what you...
Did you have riffraff before him? He said that's what you're used to. That's what he's implying.
I'm not gonna say that's what I'm used to, but in the past, that's just with life. You deal with people, you find out who they is, and you move on. You learn from that.
I'm not the bad guy, in other words, is what I'm saying. So I agree. Yeah, I signed a little promissory note. We was together, but I never thought that she would sue me, or because I had all intentions of paying her back. But like I said, I'm just.
When did she threaten you with the lawsuit?
She didn't. I didn't know about the lawsuit till 2 weeks ago.
Police agree you owe $2,225 is your judgment, ma'am. His only defense is at that point he's kind of strapped for money. Could have come in here and talked about you like a dog. All he did is talk about your past riffraff like a dog. Other than that, he said you all right. Judgment for the plaintiff.
Well, we broke up, have differences, but at the end of the day, he's still cool. I still care about him greatly, so I'm not mad at all.
I mean, yeah, I keep it cordial, and like I said, she a good person. We just, things escalated and got out of control, so, I mean, that's that.